Salibonani, Makali, hello, wonderful residents of Bulawayo. My name is Nobuhle Nyamanza, and I'm a councillor candidate for Ward 5, Bulawayo Central, under the Alliance for the People's Agenda, led by Dr. Moyo. So on the 30th of July, we will be voting for our next councillor to represent us as Ward 5. And the choice that we make will have an impact on our lives for the next 5 years. So why is this choice so important? Because whoever governs our city council controls basically most of the things that affect us on a day-to-day basis. The city council is responsible or partly responsible for things like crime prevention, basic service delivery like water, sanitation and refuse collection, public transport, housing, primary health care at municipal clinics, as well as creating conditions for economic growth and job creation. Hence, the need to make a wise choice as we vote on the 30th of July. So as your upcoming councillor, when I'm elected into office, I will fight for the following. Number one, an accessible council. Any accountable leader understands the importance of making it easier and not difficult for people to interact with them. The primary role of a councillor is basically to be a representative as well as to bridge the gap between the community and the local government. And it's interesting that when you interact with people from Ward 5, most of them will tell you that they don't know who their councillor is, they've never met their councillor, they've never heard of any meetings in their ward about from the councillor. So it is very worrying because the question that then arises is, who is the councillor representing at the chambers? We cannot afford to keep on electing people who have no heart to serve, councillors who do not make an effort to engage with the residents. So as your upcoming councillor, my pledge to the Ward 5 residents is that I will proactively reach out to connect with, engage and communicate with you via WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, emails, SMS, town hall meetings, pamphlets, newspaper. If it means setting up a resident information center and ward notice boards at our local shopping centers, then so be it. Whatever works best for our community to ensure transparency and accountability. I will establish ward committees that are composed of residents from the different suburbs in Ward 5 so as to drive the communication and ensure equal representation that is a true reflection of our ward. I will also, number two, lobby for a transport system which is safe and convenient. Due to the current economic challenges that we are facing as a nation, members of our community have been forced to resort to unregulated means of transportation. The safety of our residents is no longer guaranteed as we have witnessed the emergence of crime that is associated with these transporters, as well as an increase in traffic accidents. And as your councillor, I pledge to establish a transport policy which will be favorable for both the residents and the transporters. So I will lobby for that when I get into the council chambers. Number three, my pledge to the residents of Ward 5 is that I will lobby for an efficient primary health care. Poor health robs us of opportunity, and I believe that everybody has a right to decent health care, not just those with medical aids or those that have access to private hospitals. We have to develop an excellent value for money public healthcare system that can prevent, treat and manage diseases. Municipal clinics must be adequately staffed with the staff and the medication that we need. So I will lobby for that as well when I get into the council chambers. I will also lobby for a social development system where we'll facilitate social development. I'm sure we all know that poverty is the underlying cause of many social ills in our society, from interpersonal violence to drug and alcohol abuse. So as your councillor, I will lobby for the provision of social services that are designed both to reduce these social ills and to provide people with the support to heal. And I'll also work with the ZRP and other agencies to limit the supply of illegal drugs in our communities.